bringing Israel to the world. This is IBN News.
With News of Israel, I'm Susan Michaels. Israelis along the Gaza border have protested the Egyptian-mediated ceasefire with Hamas, which came after 24 hours of hostilities, with more than 460 rockets fired into Israel. Residents, angry that security restrictions placed on communities were lifted, took to the streets, burning tires and blocking the entrance to Sderot for over an hour. Protesters denounced Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's policy, carrying signs such as "Bibi, we're fed up, we want security," and treat Sderot the same as Tel Aviv. Residents say the weak response of Israel will only lead to another round of fighting in the near future. High school students also assembled outside the Sha'ar HaNegev High School, declaring a strike in protest of the ceasefire. Following the recent violence, the students said, "We refuse to remain indifferent to the situation and plan to continue the strike in coming days." The regional cooperation minister has called the more than 460 rockets fired from Gaza into southern Israel this week minor, which brought widespread disapproval from many, including the prime minister. Speaking in an interview with Army Radio, Tzachi Hanegbi stated, "There's a difference between the border area and Tel Aviv, the economic capital of Israel. Hamas's attack was minor because rocket fire at Tel Aviv has different ramifications." Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was quick to respond, saying, "I completely reject the statement that there is a distinction between the border area and Tel Aviv. Hamas's aggression is not minor." Hanegbi later apologized, saying he wasn't making a distinction between the lives of residents in the border area and Tel Aviv. The resignation of Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman and his Yisrael Beitenu party's departure from the coalition have the ultra-Orthodox parties in government concerned. With these changes, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will be left with only a one-vote majority in the Knesset. The primary concern of the Haredim is what will happen with the new IDF draft law, which is required to be passed by December 4th. Lieberman had said in the past that he would accept any compromise acceptable to the defense establishment. Some Haredi officials say the best thing to do is to topple the government. Then the legislation would receive an extension until another government is formed. I'm Susan Michaels.
IBN, Israel Broadcast Network.